Hello everybody and welcome back to Game Buds. My name's Ricky and this is going to be a two-part series of a game called Star Citizen. So I have put a pledge into this game, so I have got access to a ship, and that is going to allow me to show you what this game currently has to offer. I'll get into that in a little bit at the moment with all the pledge and stuff, because it can be a little bit complicated, but once I explain it, it'll probably make a little bit more sense. It's a much more popular thing now with this crowdfunding and pledging to a game so that they can make the game, and end of the day you can get the game. So yeah, this is called Star Citizen. You may have heard of this game, you may not have heard of this game. I wouldn't blame you if you haven't heard of it before, to be honest with you. It's not, it's a AAA title by all means, but it is going to be completely crowdfunded. So it's not part of a big studio, but again, I will get back into that shortly. So we'll jump into the hangar. Like I said, this is going to be a two-part episode. I'm going to show you half of the game in this half, and then we'll move on to the other aspects a little bit later on. So we'll click on go to hangar. Yep. And what this is, the hangar is basically a showroom for the ships that you have purchased. I'll tell you a little bit about the crowdfunding first of all, so that I can explain how the ships work. So, like Kickstarter, this game actually did start on Kickstarter, but it's got its own website now. If you want to go to the website and check out all the ships and check out what this game has to offer, the website is Roberts Space Industries, all one word, .com. So it's Roberts with an S at the end, Space Industries. Okay, so basically what you do is you pledge a certain amount on the website. You give them however much you feel necessary, however much you want to, and depending on how much you give them, you get a ship in return. You're basically at the moment buying the ships, and that gives you access to this alpha. Over there we have a ship called the Hornet. That is basically, I would call that the X-Wing of this game. Star Wars, I would definitely say that. That is pretty much an all-purpose combat ship. That's what you're going to want that for. You're going to want it for quick manoeuvring with a lot of firepower. So these weapons come with all different kinds of guns. I'm probably not going to be able to show you a lot of that because I only do own the one ship, and that is this ship over here. It is absolutely gorgeous. This ship is called the Constellation, and whenever I think about a space sim, whenever I think about playing a game that is set in space, where you've got your own spaceship, this comes to mind. This is just, to me, this is borderline perfect. I wish it was a little bit bigger with the interior. I wish it had like a better living quarters, but, this is definitely a step in the right direction for me. So, this is a space simulator game. There's going to be two aspects to this game actually. There's going to be a single player campaign, which is going to come first. That's going to be called Squadron 42. That is going to basically be a story. You're going to play as a character, and it's going to take you through a story. And it's going to be episodic, so hopefully they're supposed to be launching the first episode of that game later on this year. Whether they hit that target, it's obviously it's still to be seen, but hopefully they do get there. And then later on, when all of the parts to that game is out, what they're going to do is they're going to release Star Citizen. So Squadron 42 is a single player campaign. Star Citizen is going to be an MMO, a massively multiplayer online game, where you're going to own your own ship and you can do whatever you want with it. You can go to a planet, pick up cargo, take it to another planet, sell that cargo for profit. You can be a bounty hunter, so you can look on boards where people have been griefed and they've had their ship blown up. They want to catch that person, so their name will be put on a board and there'll be a reward. You'll be able to go out and find that dude. You'll be able to kill him, gun him down, and you'll probably be able to take a souvenir back to prove that you've done it, and they will pay you your reward. It's going to be all player based, so you're going to be able to do that if you want to. There's going to be smuggling, all kinds of different smuggling in this game. You can be a pirate. You can literally just go around griefing people, stealing other people's ships. Look at how fucking cool this is, man. I'm going to go back down there, and we're just going to soak it in what is happening. That is sick. This is so fucking cool. So this part of the ship opens up, and that's where the cargo goes. So you're going to be able to get like a little buggy, which I actually have. I'll go and show you the grey cat over there in a second. So you can open this up, you'll be able to take your cargo onto here. It can hold a certain amount of cargo. That opens up. I'm not going to do that right now. Like you can see, it says used there. It will open up. This is the player entrance, the Rictrons, and you just it takes you up into your ship. You're presented with this. This is so fucking cool. You've got lockers over here where you're going to be able to keep your clothes and your weapons. Over here you've got like a sitting area. This game is in alpha, so there's a lot of glitches, there's a lot of weird shit going on that I can't stop. If I open that table and I sit down, it's going to glitch out a little bit, because last time I did it, it kind of freaked out. I think I got jammed in the table. But yep, you can click that, it'll open a table up from the floor just like that does, and you sit down. It doesn't do anything at the moment, but it's just kind of a cool cosmetic thing. You've got a toilet over here. You can open this door. I'm pretty sure you can. You can open this door. I swear to God, you can open that door. Never mind. Not important. State-of-the-art toilet in there. This is the deck. This looks fucking cool, man. So over here, you've got two turrets. You've got the bottom turret. So if you look down and press it, it'll bring that chair up, you'll sit in it, and it'll go down, you're in the bottom turret. If you look up and press the same button, a chair will come down, and you'll be in the top turret. So you can have two gunners on this ship. If you come around here, you've got a co-pilot, another co-pilot. They're going to be doing two different jobs, because when you actually sit in these chairs, you are presented with a screen of information, and that information is going to be, you know, your engine cooling, your shield repairing. You're probably going to be able to access some weapons from there as well. You can plan your destination with the map. I'm guessing that I think that both of these chairs have the same access to all that kind of stuff. So you're basically going to have two co-pilots that are going to be talking to each other and doing what they do. That down there is called the Merlin, and the Merlin comes free with this ship. I'll move over in a second and show you where the Merlin is stored. But yeah, you get that as a companion to this ship. It's glitching out a little bit. Look, it's kind of spazzing out a little bit. So, like I say, it is an alpha game. They're constantly patching this thing. If you go onto the website, they are constantly updating with videos and articles about where they are in production, what's going to be next, what the next patch is going to be. They don't hide things. They very rarely hide things. They're really, you know, they give a lot of information to the player, because at the end of the day, people are paying a lot of money to play this game, just to help produce it, basically. So we'll go into the back end of the ship, show you the other half. So we've got 4 beds here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, you know, you can have a 4-man crew, basically. Even though there are 3 seats there, and then there's 2 turrets. I think the idea is the co-pilot's actually using those turrets, or just having one manned at any one time, and then 2 co-pilots. But you know, one can easily jump out and jump in the other turret. Here we've got a workbench. A lot of this stuff doesn't work at the moment. It doesn't actually do anything, but that is going to be something that they're going to be implemented into the game. You know, hopefully sooner rather than later. You've got your shield generators here, so if they realise, if the co-pilots realise there's anything wrong with the shields, they can jump over here, open up a little menu, and it'll be like playing a little mini game where you can actually bring the shields back up, basically. There is a gravity system as well, because but when you're actually flying around in space, obviously there is no gravity. There is onboard gravity, so gravity works on your ship, which keeps you grounded to the floor. That can be let loose. Somebody can break that, so you're floating around in your ship, and then you can try and go and repair that. In here, this is the cargo area. This is where all of the cargo is kept, all down this area. Cargo can be all kinds of things. It can be people. You know, if you've got a bounty and you choose to go and accept that, if you want to bring back somebody alive, you can totally have them in here somehow. It can be materials, minerals, it can be goods, all kinds of stuff. You can have a little car in here, like I said, the grey cat. You could use that to explore planets. So you could have the grey cat down here, and you can land on the planet, open the cargo area, and ride out. That's really fucking cool to me. I'll probably talk more about what the game actually is in the second video when we're playing the actual game, because this is a module of this game, and what that means is it's kind of like, it's just part of it. Like I said at the beginning, it's like a showroom for all the ships that you're purchasing. You can look around your ships, you can play around with them, you can sit in the pilot seat and just, you know, play around, see what it looks like. That's kind of what the point of this is. The hangar, there's not much of a point to it anymore now that the persistent universe is in an alpha stage and you can actually use it, because most of your ships are available in there anyways. So you can, you know, all the detail that goes into these things is just phenomenal. All these missiles here, like, you're going to be able to fit a certain amount of missiles in this ship, and as you're firing those missiles in combat, this is going to be working. This is going to be placing these missiles into the cylinders, and as they're being shot out, you're going to see them go. You're going to see them disappear from this area, which that amount of detail to me is just absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, like I say, gameplay wise, we'll probably go into that a little bit more in the next video, because it just makes a little bit more sense to talk about that. So yeah, this is the hangar. Like I say, it's basically just a car showroom for your ships. This is where we have the Merlin. So if you're in combat, if you're in heavy combat, you need to get out of the ship and have an extra ship. You're going to be able to jump in here. It's going to detach from this area, and you're going to be able to fly around in that Merlin and have an extra ship at your command, which is just fucking sweet. That is sweet. I can actually get in here. I can open that and sit in it. I don't think I can get back out, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that. I will, however, run over here and just sit in the pilot seat, just because there's a lot of animations in this game. So when you press that, you know, you're going to get the chair swiveling around. You're going to get you sitting in it. It's going to turn around, and all the lights and sounds and all the thriller bits are going to come on.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
So each ship has a design. Its manufacturer means that it's designed in a certain way. So it's just said that Robert Space Industries, basically, that's the manufacturer of this ship. So it has a certain style and a certain look to it and a certain sound. You're going to get that from most Robert Space Industries ships. And then you've got multiple ship manufacturers, so it's going to look different, it's going to sound different, it's going to play different. The screens didn't come on. I'm guessing that's not a thing that happens in the hangar. I can assure you though, they do. And they work, and it's cool as fuck. So I'll just quickly run back out of this ship, and we'll have a look at that grey cat, and then we're going to go to the social module. Okay, that's the Hornet over there. We'll not get in there because it's not a ship that you can walk around in. You literally just sat in the pilot seat, and like I say, it's mostly a combat ship, that one. So we're over here to my grey cat. Let's do a little experiment. Let's play around a little bit. I have gone ahead and I have just fucking sat in the passenger seat, haven't I? That's what's happened. That happened. So we'll jump around. Did I do that? Is that what I did? I just want to go in this side. So we can drive this around if we want to. There's not a lot you can do in it right now. It's just you own it, you can use it. Let's get out of it. Let's open my cargo area. Let's try and drive it on. Just to show you, just as a little example, a little play thing. So we'll open that area. We'll jump in here. And we'll drive it on. Yeah, buddy. Oh dear. Oh god, a little bit too fast. There we go, it's on. So imagine you're flying around a solar system, you find a planet, an uncivilized planet, you land on it, open this thing, you've got your grey cat in there, drive around looking at stuff, come across like an artifact or whatever, you take it, you put it in your cargo bay with this, take it back to a salesman on a planet and you sell it, you know, for a big profit. That's kind of, we kind of veered off with the jobs and things that you can do in this game. The last one we said was smuggler. You can literally just be an explorer, you can work for the military. I'm guessing you can open up your own shop and things like that as well on planets and sell your own things. But yeah, that's what this game has to offer basically. The things that they're offering, it's hard to believe, I'm not going to lie, it's really difficult to believe, but when you actually see how far they've come with this game, it actually starts to become believable and it becomes really impressive. It's an exciting thing. So going into this lift and pressing this will allow us to go to ArcCorp, which is the planet at the moment that you can walk around on. This is a civilized planet, so it's built by the developers of this game basically. So when you land on this planet, it's going to take control of your ship and it's going to land you on a bay, so you're not flying around smashing into all the buildings and acting like a bellend basically. It's going to land you, it's going to assign you a bay, it's going to land you on there, and then basically you can just walk around to the shops and to the bars, speaking to people, picking up quests, taking bounties, selling your goods, everything like that. But then there are going to be other planets that are not civilized as such. They haven't got cities on them and things like that. They're going to be like barren wastelands. You're going to be able to fly your ship anywhere you want on there. You're going to have complete freedom. There are videos on YouTube showing that as well. You're going to be able to fly into the atmosphere, land on the planet, get out of your ship and walk around and just explore to your heart's content, which is cool. So this is the planet side area. This is the social module. So you've got your hangar where you can walk around and look at your ships. You can get in them. You can explore your ships, what you bought. This, I just died for absolutely no reason. I have got no idea. Okay, so I've just been killed and I have woken up inside the infirmary. I have honestly never experienced that before. Did not know you could die here. That's kind of fucked up. Alright, never mind. So this is the, like I said, the social module where it's kind of like a demo. Think of it as a demo. So your hangar is a demo of your ships. This is a demo of how it's going to work when you're walking around the planets. Where you can speak to people, you can make friends, you can hire henchmen, you can hire co-pilots to come on missions with you if you feel like you need more than one person. How do you get out of here? Where's the exit? Is that the exit? Sure is. Sure is the exit. So we'll go out here, and this is the city. ArcCorp, I'm not sure if that is the city that we're in or if it's the planet that we're on. Look, just the level of detail in this game blows my mind with how good it looks and how much detail's in it and how much they're promising from this game. It kind of freaks me out. So we can press F12 quickly, and that brings up a little chat, so if anybody talks we'll be able to see it in there. For fuck's sake, something's kicking off. So grey cats that I showed you in my hangar, the little car, the little buggy, you can actually get them somewhere around this planet and you can actually drive them around like a nutter, and you can actually run over people as well and kill them. There's not much to do on this planet side stuff, to be honest with you, at the moment. They're going to constantly add stuff, but you've got like a clothing depot here. That's not open. It says opening soon on it. There's a bar. There's the infirmary that you've just seen. There's like an actual ship showroom, where it's just got like a racing ship in the middle, just showing it off. Bug simulator, you're damn right. Like I say, it is very, very buggy at the moment, but that is literally because it's in alpha, and they're just rolling parts of this game out that they really don't have to. They just want people to see where they are and with the game, show them that they're, you know, they're gonna do it. Like that guy saying there, commentating what I'm saying. So that's a Constellation, exactly the same ship as I've got. You see that guy out there, over there on top of it? fixing it up. You've got AI characters walking out there as well. There is a video on YouTube where it shows somebody lands the Constellation, and then some people walk up to the ship and start taking the cargo out of it to sell it. It's all very cool. It's all very, very cool. I don't really know what this is. Jobwell. I'm guessing this is where you're going to be able to like use these terminals to pick up randomly generated jobs and stuff. There's going to be a lot of stuff to do in this game, guys. There's just an abundance of stuff. I mean, I have tried talking about this game on video before. I've had to do a lot of takes. I just started to get jumbled up in my words because there's so much different things that it's difficult to like cover everything really. Like, if you go on to YouTube and you look up some videos from Cloud Imperium Games, they're the guys that know what they're talking about. They're the guys that are making this game, and you're going to learn a lot more from them than you am from somebody like me. I'm just basically showing it off. This is a bar, so you're going to be able to come here with your friends, chill out, talk about what you're going to do, what adventures you're going to go on next. Then you're going to all get on one ship, and you're going to fly into space, and you're going to go onto a different planet, and you're just going to, you know, fuck shit up, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to leave this video here. We've seen the Hangar module, we've seen the social module, and next episode I'm going to go into the persistent universe, which is what exactly this game is about. There's not everything that they're wanting to put in there at the moment. It's at a very early stage, but I'm still going to be able to show you what the crack is. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you tune in next time. Peace.